My name is Bediako. I'm an immunologist and I'm the CEO of Yamachi Biotech here in Accra. I relocated back to Ghana in 2019 after spending 12 years in the US and actually 2 years in Kenya and then 4 years in London. So returned to Ghana after over 20 years and at the time was on an academic track and so took up a faculty position at the University of Ghana at the West African Center for Cell Biology of Infectious Pathogens. About 6 months in, I began to consider my options and see whether or not I wanted to remain purely as an academic or do something else. And that led me eventually to co-found Yamachi Biotech here in Accra in June of 2020. Yamachi is a cancer research company focused primarily on diversifying precision oncology, both from the perspective of diagnostics but also therapeutics. The main challenge for me in coming back had to really do with if I came in with good ideas, I would receive the necessary support to try to chase those ideas. And while I found support in certain areas, especially in my most immediate director of the center I was in, I found that in general, the institution as a whole was very unfriendly to progress. And that's actually the motivation to establish Yamachi, because I was frustrated with the existing system. And so I saw that issue and tried to do something about it, and that resulted in founding Yamachi. My major success, or at least the thing I'm most proud of, definitely has to be Yamachi. Yamachi as a company represents something that really doesn't exist in Ghana and doesn't really exist in much of sub-Saharan Africa. We aim to be a globally competitive company that happens to be headquartered in Accra, and by that we are trying to really redefine what it means to be African, redefine what it means to be an African company, and we hope that it will portray an image of world-class excellence. Most recently, I was awarded a Callistus Juma Fellowship by the Gates Foundation, one of 14 African scientists to be awarded that. The coolest thing was I was awarded it as part of Yamachi, and so it's the first major grant for Yamachi, and I think that's a big step forward for the company. So my advice would be, decide in yourself that is what you want to do, and then begin to plan for it. But ultimately, when the time comes to take the plunge, you have to take the plunge. It is a plunge. There will never be a perfect time to relocate. There will always be a reason to wait another month or to wait another year. So if you decide that coming home is what you want to do, put all the plans in place, but then finally you have to take that step, that leap of faith as it were, to relocate. But don't come home as some kind of black savior. Come home as somebody who is looking to come home, to contribute to Ghana, but is fully aware of their own limitations and their own lack of local experience. And I think if you come like that, you will be well received, you'll get the support you need, and you have a great chance of success.